this very often, but I did want to do this game. This is coming from a place of great appreciation for this game. I've played it many times, so if you're looking for a fresh look on the game, someone who's never played it, then look elsewhere. I'm gonna do floors 1 through 4. I hope you enjoy, and yeah. A book was found in some old ruins. All the scholars who decoded it puzzled over the mystery of the book. A world with 2 moons illuminating the sky. The many dazzling adventures of a young boy. But whether or not this is a true story, do you believe in the story woven in the book? Maybe it's a fantasy that existed only in a boy's heart. Let me tell you the story this ancient book tells of a magical and magnificent fairy tale. And the hero of this wondrous tale, whose name is... Okay, I don't think many people are going to watch this, but I'm probably not going to respond to comments the first time. I'm just trying to see how this works. First playthrough, we'll figure it out later if, people start watching it. But anyway, I've gone with some pretty stupid names. I've gone with Tupperware. I don't know, probably Bitch Boy at one point. But, this first thing on top of my head, let's just call him... Duppy. Just because I play this game a lot doesn't mean I'm an expert or anything, so, keep that in mind too. Quite a few of them. I had a hard time finding dancers with the right qualifications. Look at them. Their dance of blood. Mixing the blood of witches with that of humans is the key to breaking the seal. However, I do have some problems. Problems? In order to procure good material, you do need adequate... I see. I'll pay you extra. That should solve your problem, huh? Yes, sir. Thank you. So, when will it happen? Very soon, sir. Let us enjoy the ceremony till it is time. I don't know how regular I'm going to do this, but I'm going to at least beat this game eventually through this type of commentary. Don't think I'll be weekly or anything consistent, but I'll do it here and there. Until I get into it, I guess. I have played this game recently, so I don't know if I want to always do it. But it did sound fun today, because I just didn't know what the fuck to do. So I was like, okay, why not this? There's not much background noise as far as I know. Whoops. Of course, how much money do you think I put into acquiring this ad? I've been waiting for this for years, and now its legendary power is mine. I can make consistent voice, but that's okay. 400 years ago, the genie of darkness appeared in the east, and with its evil power, the world was burnt away. What do you intend to do with such frightening power in your hands? You'll see. So now is the time. Yes, sir, so it seems. I'll get to my time later, so let's just watch this and all of its glory. What, this is the genie? The dark genie? Well, it's quite different than I imagined. Genie of Darkness, I broke the seal and released you. Therefore, I am your master. Oh, is that right? What a fine. Oh, God, that's right. I haven't eaten for 400 years. Don't I have to eat something? I eat food. Got you. Huh? Oh, stop it! Hail! Hail! What are you gonna sell it to? Delicious. That's a very weird running animation. Hi, how are you today? Duppy, it's already started. Come on, let's go. Duppy, it's already started. Come on, let's go. See, I told you, you have hurried. You should have hurried. Come on, we're late. I'm a staff member this year, so I have to go. Sorry. Oh, she left you. Duppy, hurry up. Guess I'll just go stupid names this time. That's what I usually been doing anyway. So cool. Things I can get stuck in my head and play along. Look at the insect squirm about. Start there. It really gets into it. Whoa, look at all this destruction. What am I gonna do? No, it's Paige. Duppy! I can save you. I'm coming. Please help me. I hope the sound quality's alright. Guess I'll find out when I'm done with this video. Hi there. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. Wake up! Hey, you fucking idiot. Whoa. It's the old man with a staff. I am the Fairy King. I'm the entity that unites all of nature's spirits. Listen well, young one. Something bad has happened. Men blinded by greed have revived the Dark Genie. This Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great that it could destroy the entire world. You saw it, your own village being destroyed right before your eyes. Not just your village, in a flash. Many villages and towns were destroyed. In one night, half of your world was annihilated. Whoa, you're right. Must be the men from the east that perform the resurrection ceremony, probably thinking to use its black demon power for war, without realizing how frightening it is. It is darkness, pure darkness itself. Long ago, the so-called Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. Its malevolence is that great. The bad thing is that it has the same type of magical power as us, spirits. Unfortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy it. Young man, I see that you have a strong will that could withstand the evil power, and also a clear, kind heart, which obviously makes you eligible to be the chosen one. You might be able to fight against the darkness it generates. I decided to stake our fate on you. Let me bless you with power. Whoa, hot damn, look at that stone on my gauntlet. There, surprised? That's called Atlamilia. It's a stone with a magical power. Oh, don't look that way, boy. I'll explain now. It might get too bright for your eyes for a moment. Do you know where this is? This is no simple empty lot. This was your village. But do not lose heart. As long as you have that stone, you can return it to its original form. You see, just before the village was destroyed by that genie, I saved the buildings and people by sealing them into spheres called Atla, pardon me. Seems those Atla were scattered all around by its tremendous magic power. They were probably blown to different places around the world. Probably thinks everything is destroyed. We must restore the world before it realizes what happened. Absorb that which I sealed in Atla, using that Atlamilia, and bring them back. Then you'll be able to restore the world to its original form. You may even be able to create an even better world than before. Okay. You don't seem to understand anything I'm saying. Oh well, I'll give you another lesson when you acquire some Atla. So long. Whoa, look at those flowers. There's hope. There's hope for the world. I got this. I'm ready. My journey begins. Duppy, can you hear them? You should be able to hear them. Voices of the wind, voices of the trees, voices of the animals, and the voices of Earth. They are all calling for your help. Duppy, you will probably meet and say goodbye to many people. In talking to these people, you may receive clues to defeating the darkness. Look for them. Now, Duppy, your adventure will begin. First, go to the village chief's house. He'll show you where to go next. Norune Village. Okay, so those who are not aware of this game, it's, I don't want to say it's like Zelda. I mean, people would compare it to Zelda, but I've never played Zelda, so I don't know. It's action-adventure mixed with, like, a kind of a Sims building thing, as well as upgrading your weapons, because you actually don't level up your weapons anymore. So it's a very unique game. Nothing quite like it, and also the design of the main character is very interesting. Just wanted to point that out. And yeah, it's like $15 if you have a PS4. It's like on Dark Cloud 2 is there as well, which is also a great game. But it's like $15. Anyone should really give it a try. It's like goes on sale a lot for like $5 or $3. It's really worth everyone's time to at least try it once. See if this interests you. Tuppy, you are alive. Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. We never meant this. We never dreamt this would happen. One night and our village is gone. Can you believe this, Tuppy? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of the village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? Well, I don't know. I don't know either. Oh well. I guess the only thing we can do is to get help from the guardian of the Norune village, Dran. Dran will not abandon us. He'll help us, for sure. I have a favor to ask, Tuppy. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside toward your right-hand side. You've probably seen it before. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. This is the cave key. Cave key acquired. I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble in there, come back here. I'll get you more supplies. Good luck. A spiky bug's coming down. As I don't know if you can... Not yet, but... There's some certain things you can collect in this game. Pouches to increase your inventory size. If I'm not mistaken, one of them's there. I'll be mistaken. I know there's like 5 you can get. Yeah. Anyways, yep, just gonna go straight to the cave. I'm gonna explain how this works, what you do in the cave, because our old Fairy King man is gonna tell us for us. But dungeons have multiple floors, that's why I'm just going to do 1 through 4 and then call it good. 4 is a good stopping point, because it's the first QTE event. I couldn't say, that's redundant, QTE, quick time event, but whatever. Anyway, it's for real this time, Tuppy. From here on, you will be put to the true test. First, conquer this wretched Divine Beast's cave and find Dran's lair. That's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. First, to advance to the next floor in the dungeon, acquire a gate key for the door leading to the next floor. Each dungeon has a different gate key. For the Divine Beast Cave, Dran's Crest will be the gate key. The gate key is almost always carried by a monster in the dungeon. You must defeat the monsters to acquire the gate key. Since you can't tell which one has the key, you just have to defeat them all, one by one. Next I'll tell you about how to return to the ground level rather than advancing to the floor below. To return to ground level, mind connect with me. In other words, speak with your mind. When you do this, I will transport your body to the ground level. Just select leave dungeon from the main menu. Because I know what the main menu is. But be aware, if there are monsters left on the floor, the Mind Connect won't work. It will be blocked by their evil energies. In In such cases, use the item escape powder to get out on your own. The Northern Village Chief has lots of it, so be sure to get it before you go. You can also mind connect with me when you go through the gate to the next floor of a dungeon. When you re-enter the dungeon, you can start at the next new level, so you don't have to worry about losing progress. Next it's on to weapons. Be aware that weapons are breakable. The more you use a weapon, the more it wears, and finally it breaks. Broken weapons will disappear. To prevent weapons from breaking, use the item repair powder. It will restore their WHP. The longer you use a weapon by repairing, the more magic it absorbs from monsters and thus becomes stronger. It's said that when a weapon reaches its full strength, it can change to a more powerful form. Keep that in mind. Oh, I cast a special spell on that dagger you have on, so you know, so it will never disappear. But all the new weapons you will get during the quest will disappear once they break, so be careful. Don't waste your hard work by letting a weapon break and disappear. Finally, the important stuff. Because that wasn't important. The Sphere Atla, where I protected and sealed the fragments of the world. If you see an Atla, don't hesitate to touch it. You can absorb the contents of an Atla into Atlamelia by touching it. When you return to the surface, you will be able to begin reassembling these fragments of the world. Oops, I'm sorry. Today's lesson ran a little long. That's it for the lecture today. Now, Duppy, show me your true ability on this quest. Whoa. I kinda won't shut the fuck up. Anyway, a mechanic of the early game until you get the first shop is that you can only get one item of each type: escape powder, antidote, bread, water, repair powder from the melee. You can't have more than one. So that kind of makes it harder if you don't go through a bunch of floors unless you're crazy. I absolutely don't like the weapons break. It fucking sucks because they will disappear forever, and it's just not fun because you can invest, you know, dozens of hours into getting a really powerful weapon. If it breaks, that's just it. Those are your time. Don't give yourself. This is my preferred strategy of dealing with these bats. And I gotta say, the bats are the most annoying enemy at the beginning because they can poison, and the chance that they poison you is actually really high. At least half of the time they bite you, you'll get poisoned. Poison's no joke because they just keep leeching at your health. Knowing an antidote will fix it. Oh yeah, get used to this little cutscene because we're going to be seeing it a lot. It is a bit of a drag, but you know, not every game's perfect. No game's perfect, really. Well, if you see me stuttering, it's because my controller sucks. I should probably get it anymore. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't want to have it running at speed. Whatever. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. Make sure you absolutely collect every outlet that you proceed to the game. Without that, there's a key. And that's for those who don't know. Because although I played this, I am going to take this from assume that people actually haven't played it. Because why not? This will do a random effect. It can give you stamina, which gives you a lot more damage and you take less damage, or it can give the enemy stamina, or it can repair your weapon, or almost break it, or change it in some way, and that's why I completely avoid them, because I do not think it's worth it ever. Especially the one where it like changes the stats of your weapon. That sucks. Like maybe only a couple. Sometimes it's like maybe, I don't know, one fire is taken away or one attack, but still it's annoying. It's not worth it. Whatever it is. And I missed. And I generally try to get it to like 2 before well, I'm gonna repair it because the lunge attack takes a bit more WHP, but I'm generally trying to get it to a really low amount to get my knowledge out of it. And I'm not gonna really put anything on this. I might maybe attack, but nothing, and obviously don't need Skyhunter or deal with what this stuff means later. And it's ready to upgrade if I can upgrade. Okay, and it always gives it one extra attack and endurance speed. One thing if you notice, you move so abysmally slow in this game. Later on, you get a thing called Dran's Feather that makes you run at least twice as fast. And once I get that, I will always have that in one of the hotkey bars up there, whatever you want to call them, boxes. And just using that concept because really you can't go back once you start using it. For now, we're just going to be pretty slow. Can't reliably get Dran's Feathers until we open up the shop. We have to find pieces for the shop. Oof. I should have realized that was a map, but I didn't. Because there's always a map on the floor that shows you the layout of the dungeon, and a magic crystal that shows you the enemies, Atla, and chest positions, placements. So, through inference, I could have probably figured out that that was the map, but I generally always just open the chest. It's a force of habit. I'm not trying to speed run through this game anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna go back so I don't, push it. Whoa. It's him again. Yes. Ha ha ha. Seemed like you finally came back with some Atla. Very well then, I shall teach you as I promised. The pieces sealed inside Atla are released by touching the Atla with your left hand, where the power of Atlamilia resides. Buildings and people that were sucked into the Atlamilia will be restored to their original form. Once you bring them back to the ground level, you can arrange them as you wish. This is where the building mechanic comes in. By going back and forth between the dungeon and ground level, you can restore the earth to its original form. That's your mission as the one who was granted the power of Atlamilia. You kind of forced this on me, you piece of shit, but alright. Now let us move on. This may get a bit technical. If you wanted to place buildings, etc., press the select button while walking and go to edit mode. Press the select button again to return to walking mode. In edit mode, you can reassemble buildings that have fallen apart and place them on the ground. Seeing is believing. Try it yourself. Must be faster than listening to my lecture. I agree. Oh yes, and if you ever forget the things I teach you, use this. Manual acquired. It's a guide for using Atlamilia and other things. I wrote it for beginners like you. Manual can be selected from the main menu. Read it really carefully. Okay, I leave the world's reconstruction to you. I'll be watching. Ha 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 ha. So long, motherfucker. Whoa, look at that. This guy's got the fucking, like, always dumb phone. That's fine. Like, he should be used to it by this fucking asshole popping up all the time. But guess he's not. Just resupply. Oh, yeah, he was saying something. Maybe I should have. Oh, well. So then, one way to kind of abuse this a little bit is to... talk to him again. This looks to be no easy task. I put some items you'll be needing in your bag. Be careful, okay? That was whatever. And yeah, and then you just talk to him again. That's one way to abuse it, but he still can only give you one at a time. Let's make sure you're topped off before you leave. And I'm not going to build the town at all. Not yet. Just gonna keep going. There's a lot of tutorial at the beginning of this game, but then it completely eases up and just lets you do what you need to do. What? It's a cat. Run, go. Whoa. Dude, it's a fucking cat. Calm down. You seem more surprised about the cat than the fucking old wizard man. Oh, God, that's fine. Do those little things where you think you're hitting something, you're really doing something else. Like, instead of me just going right straight into acting an ally hitting me, I can guarantee that will happen again. Ooh, that's really good fun. That immediately levels up your weapon. Definitely don't want to use that lightly. That's definitely going to be saved for later, no doubt. Because I'm just looking for a better weapon than this dagger. I want to maybe at least get it to +5, where I can just break it down into another weapon to make it stronger. But yeah, other than that, dagger doesn't really have that much use. I'm just trying to find a better weapon, which you find in chests mostly, like that big one right there. Only big ones in weapons. Oh, well, it's a fucking clown. Oi, is everybody happy? A present for the happy clown. Choose whatever you like. I generally do the big box, because this makes me feel like I have a greater probability of a weapon. So we'll just stick with big box. It's really good. And yep, an anti-curse amulet. Maybe some people play this game like the amulets. I just sell them for a good amount of money. They're not that important in my opinion, most times. They're worth like 200 gold a piece, so really nice items to sell, but I still kind of sell them when I get some other things. It's a bit noticeable. I'm getting lucky I'm not getting poisoned. Yeah, I'm gonna heal. I don't want to test getting fucking killed by a stupid bat and all things. Yeah, that uppercut's generally pretty reliable, I feel like. I've been waiting for their swoop attack and having a really good chance of being bitten and poisoned. Now, sometimes I'll get bitten, or fucking poisoned, and then I have to, you know, cure it with an antidote, and then I get poisoned again right after. It's just, but this time, pretty good run with the getting poison shit. That's about to break. We'll repair it now before I forget. Oh yeah, each time you level up, it's kind of harder for it to level up the next time with your standard stuff right there. But holy shit, the fucking dungeon layout really screwed me over this time because I only got to fucking go all the way down there just for a single hot run and then come all the way back for this fucking exit. Holy shit. If just had a connection where the freaking tram is right there, problem solved, but no, I'm going to go all the way back and I don't have the transfer to help ease my pain. It's a long journey back. Oh yeah, when you have no thirst, you start just gradually losing health. So we're just gonna fix that right there. And then there are things in the game that allow you to increase your max health and max drink gauge. So we'll be getting those, making it all nice. Key. I think I might have the key. Yeah, I do. But for experience, we're just gonna kill these guys. Now, next floor we go is gonna be a bit trickier because then they fucking introduce the statue dog, the living statue. I don't know what that guy's called, but they eat at your fucking endurance real quick. So it's going to be a bit trickier for stage 3. And then stage 4 will be easy. And then that'll be a nice wrap up for this video. This stream, I guess. Holy shit, this is one of the worst fucking layouts I've had. I mean, I guess if I just went down there and got lucky that way, but no, I decided to go the opposite way. Didn't bother going down there, maybe I should have. This is on me, honestly. This sucks. Key should be like in there, like, alright. Sometimes it's not, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna save it because, you know, random shit can happen where, error in the fucking game or, any number of things. I don't want to test fate. Oh yeah, Nipples was one of my guys too, I guess. Looks to be no E. Okay, I don't know where we are with that. How was the Divine Beast Cave? You ran into some monsters, right? What's happened to it, I wonder? there's also fishing in this game. I think a lot of people would say, it's great, and it's good to apparently farm for really powerful weapons like gems and shit. Apparently it's faster than the unreliable back fours, but I've never been much of a fishing guy in this game. Don't know if I'll change that for this particular playthrough. I swear, if he has a stupid fuck. Okay, good, fine. You're normal. I'm back. Exciting, eh? Don't give me that look. This is for your benefit. Now, here is the intermediate course. I won't repeat myself, so listen carefully. First is the lock-on. You already knew that pressing the O button locks onto monsters. Red target frame will appear around an enemy for as long as they are locked on. Like, super useful, because otherwise the hit detection's garbage, I feel. However, you may not have known the L1, R1 buttons functions change during lock-on. Pressing the L1 button during lock-on switches the lock-on to another enemy. That's something I actually don't use very often. Pressing the L1 button repeatedly cycles through all of the enemies in your field of view. Next, pressing the R1 button activates your guard. Guarding allows you to defend against enemy attacks. I rarely use that. Maybe sometimes I should do it more than I practice myself into using it. But something I don't use very often either. Don't forget the guard function. It can save you in the heat of battle. Also, did you know about the attribute change function for your weapons? This changes weapons' elemental attributes. There are 5 attributes: fire, ice, thunder, wind, and holy. Many monsters are vulnerable to a specific attribute. To change a weapon's attribute, use the attribute or customize command in that weapon's menu and change it there. Of course, you cannot activate an attribute unless that weapon has points for that attribute. What do you think? Easy, huh? Don't want to fry your noodles, so that's enough info for this time. Good luck to you, boy. See you soon. Okay, he's like, alright, I think I'm getting that finally. See, look, 53 to 51. I got 6 of my durability. That's not nice. It's even worse if he gets into his boss form and if I can attack him like that would really destroy my weapon. Let's see if we get a better dungeon layout this time. But it's randomized each time. It's not like the most unique changing of layouts, it's just the basic layout changes, but it is random each time. So not like you can memorize for exactly where everything is optimized. Play. So surprised I've not gotten poisoned yet. Nice. Oof. That was kind of lame. it's a statue. Okay, whatever. Ah, it is useful. Okay, let's see. 17th. Okay, these guys. They're pretty easy to do. Just kind of avoid that side attack. Okay, now don't want to risk it. Oof. I just tanked that one. Ouch. Let's go skeleton soldier. I got the key, right? Yeah. So once my durability gets way too low, I'm just gonna not fight. Just get the Alamillion and get the fuck out of here. Or Atla, I guess. Without noise stuff. Oh, I like the Pilates. So those guys are kind of out of my way, so I'm just gonna... Those guys get to live. I'm just gonna wait till I get to the... It's gonna be a risk, but I'm going to not heal. Just gonna really make sure I make a hit. So I got if I can fast. Alright, here we go. Just get to the water, which gives you all your health back and replenishes your drink gauge. So always look out for those. And also really get into some cheat tactics with it as well. Just be right next to you. While you're fighting some tougher enemies. Damn, you're gonna be able to kill this guy in that stage. That did a good one, man. Alright. Whoops. I guess that works too. So then once you get any weapon to +5, then you can do what's called a synth break and turn it into a gem, essentially, that you can then put onto other weapons to upgrade further, and definitely be seeing that in this playthrough, because it's incredibly useful. I don't know what kind of playthrough this is going to be. I don't think I'm going to do literally everything, but I'm going to at least maybe try to get every single weapon, because you get more than one person to play. To their one of their max evolved weapons, maybe not necessarily the best one, but just I'll pick up a weapon and then just pick a branch randomly, go from there, and I'm not really planning or anything, just see what I get. Anyways, we are clear on this one. QTE, boys. First we gotta kill some skeletons. Oh no! 3 instead of 2. Haha, now you die. I might get hit because I don't think I'm gonna be super crackable, but well, we'll see. That was a lot of missed attacks. Done. Duppy, he's a tough one, Duppy. You will have to duel him. A duel is a special form of combat. Controller button markers will move from right to the left. Press the right button when they line up with the light blue bar. You can also get it in the dark blue, but then you don't get it perfect. And if you do get it perfect, you get a nice reward. So you just definitely want to aim for trying to do it, you know, the light blue bar. Arrows such as the left direction mean press in that direction with either the directional buttons or the left analog stick. The closer the button mark is to the center of the blue bar when you press it, the better your rating will be. If you hit all of the marks with the right timing, you'll be victorious. When the duel starts, you will be given indication of it with this mark. Be aware of it. Here it begins. Stay focused. Boom, boom. Yes. Excellent. A present from the Fairies of Terror. Acquire Garnet. This will be useful later for sure. Gems are really good with building up your weapons quickly. Invaluable. Power powder again is also a very nice reward. And we are going to leave the dungeon, see if old Faffer Maffer has a bit more dialogue for us to absorb, and then that'll be it. Nope, we're done. And then maybe I'll build a little bit of what I can next time, whenever that is. Don't know. I'll be consistent, probably won't be, knowing me. I hope you enjoyed, anyone who chances upon this video, and seriously, if you like what you see, you don't necessarily have to like me, of course. It might be annoying, which is a very strong possibility. But at least give this game a try, because it's well worth a try. At least it's only $15 on PS4, so you know, why not? Of course, if not a PS4, I wouldn't just buy a PS4 for this game. That'd be kind of crazy. Anyways, see you later.